After eons of tyranny, the demon god Adir was finally overthrown by humanity. Though fear of his terrible power endured. And so was formed the Hallowed Sentinels. Our duty being to stand vigil for signs of his return. Even exile to another realm could not silence the fallen god forever. And in time, Adir's malignant influence pervaded the world once more. In his hunger for vengeance, Adir orchestrated the return of his demonic army. Light was swallowed by shadow, and with it, hope. A new, grim champion arises. The Dark Crusader.
Okay. Audio is good. Fun. Okay. Dude, what type of build am I using? Currently shrink. Do I want to go? I don't know. Log in. Oh yeah, we're finding boss.
Apologies for the dour mood you found me in when last we met, but I've perked up since then. Found myself a new purpose, at least something to keep me occupied while in Mornstead. I'm going to be a traveling merchant. Please, peruse my wares. Hopefully you'll see something of interest. Some might, but that sounds somewhat judgmental, don't you think? I'm just putting to use that which has been discarded. You could even say that there's a sort of nobility in it. Well, perhaps just a little. Hello again, friend.
I don't believe I care about any of this. And since it's not my game, I don't care about actually purchasing
May your path be
everything.
blessed.
I have a bad habit when it's actually like my single player game. I purchase everything. Dude, blocking really does not seem to help.
Come tallest, my child. Yes. Hands in my embrace. Oh, may your flesh sustain my divinity. Bless you. Bless you.
Onwards you march, eh? I hope it's not for any kind of glory, because you won't find a sniff of that in Mondstadt. And certainly I hope it's not in the name of the hallowed Sentinels, because take my word for it, they're no better than the Rogar. I've got many a scar to prove it. Whether you've embraced Umbral or struggle against it is none of my concern. Power is a sweet temptation. The lamb will grant you that, sure enough. But don't confuse that with loyalty. Still, I'll not deny, I owe Umbral for giving me what it did. So the vestiges will be minded as long as I'm able. Name's Byron, by the way. I'll be around. Always am. Name's Byron, by the way.
Dude, I might not even go magic. I've gone magic every time. Yeah, physical weapons. You know, this game's actually cool and doesn't make you actually go and, you know, farm arrows. But I believe that bows are agility. I don't know. Magic just has abilities to regain easier methods to get mana back. I don't believe ammunition has it. At least I don't remember. Off the top of my head, I don't remember. Range. Ammunition having a. Oh yeah, you regenerate. Regain. I like to open this door. Shortcuts are quite nice. Yeah, sure. I'll go to Strength Agility. Mix it up from my usual shenanigans. Real quick. I don't actually hate claws with swords in this. That's straight to shrink. 16. That's 16. Yeah, that is the number I care about. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go. Do I want to go 2 weapons or? If I go 1, it allows me to have a shield. Oh, which it's gonna allow me to do shenanigans that like put runes on it that just give me health regen. I like health regen. Cool. That's an interesting one. Not liking the axe. It is better damage, so I'm gonna keep it for right now. Not liking the moveset. Ooh, that's agility. Grand sword that requires agility. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, I don't like how slow the swing is. Or how single target do swings are. That's bobbling more. It. I think he wants the lamp. It's going after multiple generations. Real quick, was there... No. And then if nothing else, like, I know I like agility-based weapons. These are actually really good. They're not agility, but kind of whatever. I don't care. Increase it. Shrink. Give one more. That was lag spike. Man, dude, I take a lot of damage.
You! How about some help? The sorcerer I was traveling with said the trinket I wore was actually some kind of ancient magical accessory. Said it would toughen my skin against harm if I let him reinvigorate it with his sorcery. As you can see, he did that sure enough. Stupid bastard. But he was a stupid bastard.
Yeah, I think I was poisoned.
The sorcerer I was traveling was actually some kind. Said it would toughen my skin again if I let him reinvigorate. As you can see, he did that sure enough. Stupid bastard. But he was a stupid bastard with coin. and the mercenaries got to make a living. Wilmark wanted protection for a journey to Mondstadt. He thought there was powerful magic here for the finding. But the coward ran off when some creatures appeared soon after I started petrifying. They couldn't take my head, but hopefully they hunted him down and made a latrine out of his. So, looks like my blade's for hire again, when I can swing it. Get this damn thing off me, and I'll be in your debt. And who doesn't appreciate having a favor in the pocket?
I don't remember which way it's gonna walk.
Oh, that is so much better. Life is to be lived, not spent stuck in a reeking swamp, being crawled over by insects. Since you seem to know your way around sorcery, here, this thing's better off in your hands. And good riddance to it. I only had it because I won it in a game of dice. If I'd known what it really was, I'd have left it on the table. Never trust magic. My father taught me that. Well, you helped me out of a fix, so I owe you. But let me work some blood back into my limbs first. I feel like I've been sleeping on a stone floor for a month. Meet me at the bridge. Wilmark and I passed by there, and it seemed as safe a place as any you're likely to find in this dump of a kingdom. Then we'll talk.
I wish you would, like, disappear or something. So I didn't have to just come back so I can... Dude, it's getting choppy. Also, for anyone who's wondering, I don't like swapping back and forward. So I just explored it on roll. Like, other than the time limit, there is no downside to just exploring an umbral. You can miss stuff when you're running around in normal. Umbral does not have that situation. Like, it's either you can see the only time that you are hindered for being an umbral is when it's like the bridge puzzle, where you have to walk along the first side so you can draw, and then you need to go an umbral. Well, not then, but you're going to have to go an umbral to pull the bridge thing. Like, cool, fun. But there's nothing that it's like, oh yeah, you just can't progress. Like, you have umbral stuff where it's like, oh yeah, no, you're not moving forward until you go into umbral. Yep. Save the headaches. And also, you get more time, see? Yeah, it's a 1.1 more right now, but like, that's more than I would have been getting, I guess. Oh, poor woman here.
Here you are again. If having your eyes open to the Umbral Realm hasn't driven you mad yet, then maybe you'll endure. Although you never really get used to it. You just learn to balance on the edge and ignore the whispers telling you to jump.
Oh, dude, I
came
just
to
jumped.
Mornstead once, a long time ago. I made a mistake, but now I'm going to put it right. I came to Mornstead. I made a mistake.
Like, you're more likely to be prevented from going forward by not being umbral. Like, you do slightly run the risk of... you do run the risk of just having more enemies, so... I guess that is a negative. But you also run the net positive of you have more enemies. Which tends to mean you get more currency to level up. So, Take it however you want. I don't remember what's over. Is this a side boss over here? This is a side boss. Dude, what's with my game being choppy? Oh hey, there's a roof thing over there. Like, I know we have the ammunition pouch, but I don't remember anything going out of his way to, like, restore ammunition over time. I noticed it, so I wanted to go grab. But guys, really? Don't want to be down here. Did I actually want to be down there? It has a higher strength, so probably should just. Real quick, that's not to say that it doesn't, okay? Oh, me too. Man, I wonder why I've been playing without, without locking on. It's because lock on is like trash. Very cool. I don't think I like this one. Man, for a thing called daggers. Can only you get to? Only you get to as well. What's the point of calling it daggers? Well, it's called flails, spears. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. Get that out of my chat. Cool. Thank you, game. Thank you, game. Yeah, it's real helpful. Dude, you see what I'm talking about? Why would I want to target on him? There's a guy right in front. Trying to kill him. Trying to actively kill him. Get down. You can go look at the store, see if there's any weapons that are showing up. Go down. Okay. Ooh, that's a choppy. Hmm.
There's a point at which pride and purpose become self-destruction and delusion, friend. But if you insist on continuing to punish yourself, then I suggest you venture into the woods. Unnaturally frozen and home to terrors they may be, but they also contain one of the beacons to which you've dedicated yourself. And who knows what other treasures might be found there beneath the snow and ice. Mornstead may be little but a blood-soaked ruin at this point. But the truth is that the rest of the world isn't far behind on the same path. Even without the help of those grotesque Rogar. Our world is more conflicted than ever, with men of all stations, nations, and creeds at odds. They need someone to unite them and lead them, before they all tear each other apart like dogs. You look tired, friend. Haven't you already suffered enough?
In Radiance, judgment.
Short sword, spear, form.
Our Immaculate Lady will bring redemption.
The Descryers of the Dawn were misguided, harboring fundamental misinterpretations of Aureus's divine will and works. Many of the Mornstead nobles entombed in this crypt followed their teachings, believing it was the light of Aureus, not its stonework, which maintained this great structure. And yet, despite their ignorance, Aureus has allowed the bridge to stand. Is that not a sign of his benevolence? Our holy work continues, Lamb. Fellow sanctified.
Yes. Dude, I love that standpoint with stuff. And it's like, yes, it's definitely not that it's just a well-built bridge. No. No. Why would it be that?
If the abominable Rogar and heretical sentinels were not already reason enough to demand Mornstead's cleansing, consider those feculent savages who wallow in that swamp, for there is no place within Aureus light for such beasts. Death is a merciful release in the face of such a loathsome existence. Vanguards are well versed in infiltrating secluded and hostile territories, and Mornstead is certainly both. Let the presence of this rosary serve as a reminder to you that wherever sin may fester, it will always be found and expunged by the Dark Crusaders. You serve a higher purpose, Crusader.
And I actually might take your daggers. I like daggers. Just don't know about late game doing daggers. Because they, one, like, it requires both slots. Because if you're gonna do both, you have to do that. It does have the best parry window. So it's just late game, I feel like I'm gonna be like this. Simply put, at one point in my game, I ended up getting a colossal sword, a grand sword. I had a big slab of crystal. It's like the Lord's sword, Lord's sword or something. And it's like, so I was just running around with that, and then I might also do if that wasn't radiant. Like, I like spears. Spears have some nice range. You have stuff as well, dude.
You again.
Oh. Okay, so either I'm going bow for both, or I'm going just strength. For right now, I'll run around. Actually, get the parry. I sometimes can do them. Sometimes. We have another lady to talk to.
Ah, good to see you didn't lose your head. Though you might wish you had. If you spend too long listening to the nonsense spouted by some people around here. I didn't introduce myself. I'm Kukagen of the Envenomed, the finest mercenary company to ever grace the plains of Yisugen. At one time. Like I said, I owe you, and from what I hear, you've got no small amount of bloody work ahead of you. So, when there's fighting to be done, feel free to call on me, and I'll be there. And for a smaller fee than I usually charge. You didn't expect me to put my neck on the line for free, did you? I'm grateful, but I'm not an idiot. I help you. You pay me. We stay friends. It's simple. Just be sure to make good on your end of the bargain. If you don't, that would complicate things. And neither of us wants that.
Yeah, her quest is simple. You just have to remember to pay her if you summoned her in. Either. That's gonna be off tonight.